tutorial, I'm going to show Christina School District teachers how to access Canva and how they can use Canva in their classroom. The first thing that you want to do is you want to go to ClassLink and you want to look for the Canva app in ClassLink. If you don't have this application, you're going to go up to the plus sign in the upper left corner and you're going to open the app library. Then you're going to click on Staff and you're going to type in Canva up here and you're going to look for this Canva app right here and you're going to click that add button. So I'm going to open up Canva from ClassLink. So over on the left-hand side, you should see a drop down over here that has Christina School District. I also have a personal account with Canva. So in the drop down, I also have a free account. You want to make sure that yours says education on it. You can also check this by clicking on the upper right corner and you can click on your name and it should say Christina School District over here. So the first thing that I want to show you is in Canva, you can actually search already made templates. So this is one of my favorite things to do. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to look for templates. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to search for a cell worksheet. And you'll see it's going to ask me, do I want a plant cell? Do I want an animal cell? Let's do plant cell. So you can see the different worksheets that are available to us. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to choose this worksheet here. I can zoom by clicking down here and moving this bar. This will zoom it in and out. If I want to change the color, I can click on that area and then up here I can change the color. Sometimes you can even change the color within each individual element. These are all called elements. If you want to add an element, you can click on elements over here. So let's say that I want to add a flower. So if I type in flower, I have a choice between all. So this will also give me animated ones. It will give me graphics, photos, and all of that. So I just want graphics because I'm going to print this worksheet out. And you can scroll through here. To add this, all I have to do is just simply click on it. It's going to bring that over. And then I can resize it over here. I can also flip the image if I want to flip it. I can crop it if I need to crop it, and all of that. I can also upload. So if I want to upload something, so let's say I want to add the Cami dog in here, I can go ahead and to upload the files, I'm going to click Upload Files. And it's going to bring up an upload. You can go ahead and choose what image that you want to upload, and you can upload that to your worksheet. So I'm going to stick the Cami dog right over here. Let's say you want to add text. So if you can go ahead, you can edit the text that's already in here because it's a template. But let's say that there wasn't, I'm going to go ahead and click on this delete here to delete this. If there wasn't a heading on there, I can go ahead and I can add a heading by simply clicking on this over here, or I can search any of the templates that are on there. I'm going to go ahead and call this plant worksheet. I'm going to hit Control A to control all of that, or you can double click in here. And all I'm doing is I'm highlighting all of that text. I can change the font by clicking on the fonts over here. I can change the size. I can change the size by clicking over here, or I can simply resize it this way. I can also change the color of the font. I can make it bold. I can choose if I want it centered or how I want that aligned. If I want this bullet points, I can change that. I can change the spacing. If this was 2 lines, I can change the spacing in between those 2 lines. So it works just like any other editor. I can change the spacing in between the letters as well as in between the lines. And I can anchor the text either from the top to the bottom, which is normal, or I can center it. Or I can center it from, or align it from the bottom to the top. So there's all these different options here. I can underline it. I can also decide to make this all uppercase if I want, or I can change it back. All of these things that you can change. So those are the basics of how you use Canva, how you design in Canva. So let's say I'm ready to print this worksheet out. So I want to print this worksheet out and I want to give this as a paper copy to my students. What I'm going to do is in the upper right corner, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to click on the share button over here. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on download. And because this is a worksheet that I want to print out, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to change this to PDF standard. And you can flatten it if you want, but I'm going to go ahead and just click on download. And this is going to download it as a PDF. What's great about PDFs is you can go ahead, you can send PDFs out through Remind, you can assign them in Schoology as a Cami assignment if you want. So PDFs are great. If this was just an image and you want to go ahead and download it as just an image, so let's say that you made, let's look for a logo here. So let's say that we made a logo and you want to download this logo and use it, but you don't want this background in here. So you don't want the background to be white. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to click on share and I'm going to click download and make sure that it says PNG. And if you don't want that white background in there, you're going to go ahead and say transparent background. And I'm going to go ahead and download this. So now if I go to insert this image into a Google slideshow, I'm going to go ahead and choose that creative school. And I'm going to go ahead and put this in here. You'll see you just made a logo that has a transparent background to it. So those are the different ways that you can use Canva. They also have great newsletters in here. So this is another one of my favorite features is to make school newsletters. So you can go ahead and you can click on these school newsletters. You can send this out through Remind to your parents. So I hope you enjoy Canva. Thank you so much.